Andrea Stevenson. I work at Elevations Credit Union. I've been here for about 5 years. During that time, I've worn multiple hats, but I've always worked on our digital banking platforms. And most recently, I have been given the title of Director of Digital Banking. We're looking for intuitive user experience and a platform that was really just easy to use and good at the basics. So moving money, viewing account balances, being able to view all the same information and do all the same actions on their phone as on their desktop computer. They were also looking for innovative and industry-leading features, functionality, and third-party integrations. We also were looking to bring our retail and business platforms, which were on 2 separate vendor platforms at the time, into one house. So we would often hear from business members that it was very disruptive to have to change from one platform to the other when they were going from their business banking to their personal banking. And from a staff perspective, it was very difficult managing 2 separate platforms and member support services in the back end. And then speed to market was really our third driver. And by that, I mean the ability to get us launched on the new platform, as well as continuously deliver thereafter. We selected Alkami. I think first and foremost, something that really impressed us was that we had spoken with Alkami, I want to say 2 to 3 years prior to making the selection. And at that time, Alkami had many lofty goals and was really undertaking this digital transformation strategy. And I think there was some skepticism within the organization as to whether or not Alkami would actually realize those goals. And when we spoke with them a few years later, we were very pleasantly surprised to hear that they had essentially landed everything they said they would and more. So we really felt that they were heading in a direction that we were also heading, where they had thought strategically about the member experience. We also were impressed with how configurable the platform was and how much self-service was available for admin users in the operational side. The SDK being available for customizations as needed was also very attractive. We did license the SDK, and after a year on the platform, we actually have not needed it so far because we've been able to accomplish all of our needs through configuration. We also really appreciated their focus on data and leveraging digital banking as a production channel. That was something that prior to moving over to Alkami hadn't really been considered, the importance of digital banking and reaching our members. So I think the data focus together with the marketing CMS tools has really changed that mindset internally at Elevation. And then a few last things was compatibility with our current vendors and some new vendor best-in-class integrations that were very attractive to us. So things like BioCatch, Glia, Savvy Money, Yodlee, Alacrity. These were all offering features and functionality that our members had been looking for and asking for and expecting as table stakes within their digital banking experience. And finally, the platform is just simply easy to use. So we have a UX designer in-house at Elevations, and we really appreciate the value of a good user experience. So knowing how thoughtful Alkami is on designing that user experience gave us a lot of confidence that, again, we were both moving in a very similar direction. We had 2 new feedback channels introduced with the move to Alkami. So Glia, there's an after chat survey, and then Attentive gives members the opportunity to voice any challenges or feedback that they want to share within the app. And we monitor both for to identify ongoing challenges or themes. And what's been really wonderful is we've been able to pivot quickly to address anything that we hear of that comes up and, is easy for us to just quickly configure or change a quick configuration in the platform. So things like that have been really wonderful for us. In the past, that would have taken us, a lengthy case process, testing process to get those fixes made. The data platform, hands down, has probably made the biggest operational impact. It's given us the proof and the black and white hard facts to be able to prove out certain, business cases, assumptions made by other departments. We are at this stage solely using Flex Premium. And once we found our way around, we have just uncovered a wealth of information within the tool that's really helped and, guided a lot of operational decisions and guided a lot of internal strategy. Additionally, something that was lacking on our previous platforms was a robust cross-sell suite. So tools such as the marketing CMS, Quick Apply, and Savvy Money have been really great for us in terms of, creating and establishing this platform as a production channel, whereas previously it was really just thought of as a service channel. And then site text. Site text, it's just one of many examples of how that self-service configurability has really served us well. Being able to go in quickly and address member challenges or staff feedback where there might be some pain points or clarity needed has been a tremendous tool for us in generating a positive member experience. Leveraging digital banking as a production channel, again, prior to the switch to Alkami, digital banking was strictly thought of as a service channel. We would utilize, I believe it was like one ad position that we had available to almost as an afterthought to reinforce whatever marketing we were sending out through email primarily. But now I think digital banking is a primary communication channel with our member base. And that is because it gives us an opportunity to personalize messaging to members based on perhaps what products they do or don't have, what we see trend-wise within the various demographics, maybe current events, like when we know that there are fraud attempts on the rise, we can utilize the platform to alert members to stay vigilant. So, I think being able to create that personalization and then again, think of digital banking as a place to cross-sell and really drive production, specifically grow deposits in this environment, has been a major shift at our organization. Similarly, deepening loyalty. So I mentioned before about, personalization and being able to personalize that experience. We can really understand what kind of content a member is reacting to and engaging with, what sort of features they're, utilizing and needing, and then use that to help us guide, what experience they then have. So also being able to provide tools and support for their day-to-day banking needs. So again, getting those basics right, but also thinking about opportunities to support their general financial health with those tools like Savvy Money, savings goals, the spending analysis tools. So I think, being able to really help them find a one-stop shop for all of their financial needs within our digital banking has been a big shift as well. I feel like we've really gotten to know lots of folks at Alkami within just the year that we've been on the platform. Client success manager and our client sales executive have been really great partners. We keep in touch regularly. They help bring opportunities to light for us. They're helping to carve out our strategic direction and our roadmap for the platform. And then they're also our sounding board when things aren't going so well and we are struggling. Obviously love Alkami, but every place has its opportunities and its areas for improvement. We appreciated that our team has been very transparent and honest. We've also had several delivery projects since our implementation, and every PM and TC that we have worked with, they've been wonderful. They might not always have all the answers right up front. We've been fortunate at Elevation to be able to engage with a lot of different folks on the leadership level within departments and, at the C-suite level even. And, we've felt that our feedback is very valued and, we really do believe it's taken to heart and we are seen and heard. So I think that's been a breath of fresh air. I think what we have really appreciated is that the Alkami culture is focused on continuous improvement, and that in a lot of respects. So not just in terms of delivering better software solutions and data and insights, but also to how they interact and handle client needs and issues. So, we've felt that the feedback has always been welcomed, taken constructively, and, put into action. So I think that's been a consistent theme since we've started with Alkami.